In a major move to democratize access to higher education in Nigeria, President Bola Tinubu has signed the new Students' Loan Bill 2024 into law. The scheme seeks to provide financial assistance to eligible students pursuing higher education. The scheme guarantees sustainable higher education and functional skill development for all Nigerian students and youths. The administration of the fund was vested on the Nigerian Education Loan Fund as a corporate body that will provide loans to qualified Nigerians for tuition fees, charges, and upkeep in recognized higher education and vocational training institutions within Nigeria. The establishment of this scheme underscores the firm belief that education remains the primary tool to effectively combat poverty and drive socio-economic progress in the nation.
The main theme of the bill is how to help the students to sort out this, especially indigent students, those who their parents are not well-to-do. If this law can be implemented fully in Nigeria, it will help a lot of students to pass through the university and other higher institutions.
Understanding the fact that students and youths are the major beneficiaries of the scheme, we had a cross-section of students of the University of Nigeria, Enugu campus, who reacted to the development.
It's a very good idea that the federal government thinks about the Nigerian students and wants to offer them loan to be able to further their studies. I really appreciate the effort by the federal government.
A lot of students, a lot of indigent students are worried about how to pay their school fees. School fees hikes is the top of the matter in school, and I feel like if the loan is accessible enough, it's going to help students to ease the fear of dropping out, because we have a lot of people that have dropped out because of hiking school fees. They can't pay for their textbooks and all that. So I feel it's a good development.
I had the opportunity to speak with a senior lecturer and educationist, Chibuike Nwatu, who shared insights into the objectives of the bill and its potential impact on Nigerian education landscape. He did not fail to outline the process of application of this loan by students in any of the public institutions.
You must have got admission in any of the public institutions in Nigeria. By getting this admission, there are requirements. One, you must have your admission letter. You must also have your complete O-level. Then it must be ascertained that your guardian or your parents don't have the annual income above 500,000, because the essence of the program, so to say, is to make sure that the indigent students who are desirous of going to higher institutions of learning are not deprived of that opportunity.
The introduction of the student loan scheme has sparked reactions from various stakeholders across the educational sector. A professor from the university, Vincent Onodugo, also added his thoughts on issues relating to the students' loan, maintaining that government should invest in the rehabilitation of public university facilities in Nigeria.
In the past, we used to have people from all over the world coming to teach here. We have Indians, we used to have Ghanaians, all kinds of people. When I was in secondary school, I had all kinds of people teaching us. But because of the paucity of investment in education, and of course the remuneration has come down, people who should be in the academia are in the industry. People go to where they're better off. The education sector, which look like is our competitive advantage. When over 200 million people, you have 70% of people and the youthful population, and most of them, you have 33.9% unemployment, and youthful unemployment is about close to getting to 54 to 60% of our youths are unemployed. So what we needed is to get our tertiary education system so functional that these people will be given the requisite skills for them to either get employed or create jobs. In so doing, they generate income with which they can be able to even pay the loan if they are going to give the loan. At the level of our development, we are yet to come to a point where we start introducing student loan.
Parents also weigh in on the implementation of the students' loan for their children's future. They also stated the need for proper implementation and checkmating of the process.
If government will mean it this time and make students obtain this loan and use it, and of course pay back if and when they are working, that's all right. But what worries me is the government will say a thing, publicize it in all newspapers and radio and television, but you come to any of the schools or the universities where these loans were to be given, you see, it's non-existent.
According to the 2024 Student Loan Act, application is not restricted to students in tertiary institutions alone, but also those seeking skilled development in a government-owned institution but do not have the resources to do so. As federal government has embarked on the journey of greater academic reform, the Nigerian students, youth, parents, and of course academic staff have shown some level of acceptance towards the Nigerian Student Loan Act, but still clamor for a better implementation and proper attention paid to the public institutions in Nigeria. Chinemere Mikebuna reporting for Signature TV.